Hey everyone, there's been a principle in my life over 35, 40 years that I've hung on to, and it has brought, great things into my life. And the principle is this of learning to live in faith. Now, I know faith gets very mixed up with religion and spirituality, but faith is bigger than just religion and spirituality. Faith is a powerful word. But I am going to use a text from the Bible, which I think has been something that I have used as a principle right through my life. And the text goes this, that faith is the evidence of things not yet seen. Faith is evidence of something that can't be seen yet. It's that time when you talk to somebody about something in such a way that you can literally see it. For you, it is as real as if it was right in your face. And you speak in such a manner that it engenders faith into the people that are listening to you. And so they believe you, and then they are motivated to do things. And I think it's really impossible to build anything significant unless you first can see it through the eye of faith, unless you can first visualize it and feel it and own it, and it be really a part of you. So I'm thinking there was an instance in my life where I was a young pastor and I had a small church. I remember driving my car and I looked in front of me was this big old bingo hall. It was empty. And it probably would have, you could put about 1,000 people in it. It was huge. And at the time, the little congregation I was leading was about 80 strong. But somehow it triggered vision for me. I could literally see the name of this church above the building. I could see people, crowding into it. I suddenly had this real vision of what it could be. And the more I started to think about that vision, the more I started to have confidence in it. And then I went out and I actually met the guys who were trying to rent it out. And we got into a conversation with them. And well, long story short is we ended up taking occupancy of that building with about 80 people. And of course, as you move into something much larger, well, we know this, that fish grow to the size of the fishbowl, right? And so what started to happen is the church that I was leading started to grow. But this principle is also applicable in business. If we don't have a vision for growth and we don't have faith in that vision, actually live in its reality before we see it, then in all likelihood that business still isn't going to grow. But when you step into something that's much bigger than what you currently need, and you do it from a place of faith or vision, it is remarkable what happens and the results that take place. I know in a company that I grew recently, a few years ago, I was involved in a company called Energy Drive. And it was a small company, but we had a huge vision. We really believed that we could disrupt and change the energy market in this particular sector. And because of that vision and that real faith, it allowed us to go and pitch to companies that were huge compared to how small we were. But we spoke in such a way that people genuinely believed and could see what we could see. And so they put faith in us, and that faith made a way for us. So I guess my challenge today is, what is it that you need to see in order to generate faith, either in your own life or in your life in your organization? I'd love to hear back from you.